Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. This is Living in Denver, Colorado. Our phones are blowing up, probably over the video we're doing today. Who knows? Either way, we're gonna get right into it. Full vlog tour, maybe more of an overview. There's a lot to this place, but a lot of questions about it. What are we talking about? Littleton. Let's get to it.
Let's go. What's up, guys? We are the Mile High Property Brothers. I am Eli Schmidt. This is my business partner, Will Grimes. And if it's your first time visiting our channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, because we come out with new videos every Tuesday and Thursday, and we tell you everything there is to know about moving to or living in the Denver, Colorado area.
If you're not new to this channel, you probably wonder why Eli's not squeezing me on camera anymore. I checked him.
There we go.
Checked him. All jokes aside, as much as we love making these videos, guys, we would love to help you with your real estate needs. So the number below, we are the guys who respond to the text messages, respond to the phone calls, and the emails. So again, we'd love to help you guys. But with that being said, let's get right into it. We've had a lot of fun recording this one, a lot of different questions. So hey, we might as well cover it. But Littleton. First of all, it's super old, right? Which means historic. I don't mean old. Yeah. There's new homes out there as well, but older in regards to developed towns early on in Colorado's history. Richard Little, take that how you want. His name, Richard Little, created Littleton. A lot of history back there. I think it was during the gold rush, but he ended up finding water, or his task was to get water from the Rocky Mountains down into
Denver,
into that area, into Denver, and then last name being Little. You're not going to name your town Richard or whatever else you would name that
Richard town. It's probably Richard.
So it's Littleton. Cool guy. Did a lot of great things. Had some property out there. Created the town. More importantly, is probably what you guys are here for, and that's for what it looks like. Where is it at proximity-wise? So right now we are in the heart of Denver Tech Center, at a good friend's lending office. Figured we would just orient you guys a little bit. So if we're standing here in Denver Tech Center, right now you should be looking at maps, and that will orient you to the map as far as how to get to Littleton from here. Several different ways, primarily highways. I-25 south to 470 takes you right into Littleton. And Littleton's a little choppy. I keep saying Littleton. Littleton is a little choppy. So as much as we want to do a full vlog, there's so many different little pockets to it, in our opinion, with the old downtown. You've got Sterling Ranch that we're giving an honorable mention to. That's on the outskirts of Littleton. Really cool spot. Probably deserves its own video. A couple different things, but with that to it, let's get right at it, and just dive in and give you guys a feel for what it looks like and if it's for you or not.
One of the main areas that we wanted to highlight for you guys was the historic downtown Littleton area. So this is the main spot where, whether you live downtown or not, if you're going to Littleton, you're probably going to historic downtown. They have events there all the time. There are a lot of little really unique mom and pop shops, antique stores, restaurants, a couple fine dining places. Some
pubs are popping up.
Breweries are everywhere in Littleton. One place that you guys are going to want to check out if you're in Littleton is Melting Pot. That's a really classic Denver restaurant, great for date night, little fondue place. Will and I are going to check it out sometime. Not for date night.
We're going to don't right now, because I don't go on dates with this guy.
Much like Arvada, Golden, the historic cities in Denver have done a really good job about keeping the historic nature. So as you're going around, there's coalitions so that some of these antique, historic restaurants and places can't get updated. You know, kind of like historic houses. There's only so much renovations you can do on those to keep the historic nature.
Yeah, a lot of things in Denver. Yeah, with like Victorian homes. There's a lot of protection where if you are going to restore them, you have to keep the integrity, and it's got a completely different type of inspection to it, and you get in a lot of trouble if you don't adhere to those, which is really cool. So if you guys are on the western slope where it's Golden, some areas in Littleton, Boulder, some really cool stuff that you guys are going to find, and it's definitely, again, there's a lot of amenities, there's a lot of restaurants and grocery stores, but it's a different feel than a Southeast Aurora or a Castle Rock with a lot of outlet stores. It's got a little bit more of that small town historic feel to it, even though it's expanding. The heart of it still gives that feel.
Yeah. Now, if you are thinking about moving to Littleton, you're probably really focused on the nature that's out there, and you're looking to be a little closer to the mountains. You're looking for a little bit more of that outdoor lifestyle. So Littleton has over 1,500 acres of outdoor space and over 200 miles of trails. Some notable parks that you're going to want to stop by when you're out there is Roxborough State Park, which is closer to that Sterling Ranch area that Will had mentioned. And then Chatfield Reservoir is one of the biggest state parks that we have here in Colorado. And that one is, I would say, mostly notorious for boating and camping, wouldn't you say?
I'm still impressed you say reservoir. That's a non-native thing. If you're from Colorado, for some reason we say reservoir. We just leave a letter out. I'm just impressed you say reservoir. It's very impressive.
Thank you.
Articulate.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
A lot of boating, a lot of fun. Definitely great for getting kiddos out and having some recreation.
Yeah.
And
very popular area.
Yeah, easy access just off of 470 as well.
Yep. And then one other one that I want to mention is Red Rocks, which technically is in Morrison. We mentioned it in the Lakewood video. It's very, very close to Lakewood and Littleton. But Red Rocks Amphitheater, guys, it's the #1 music venue in the world. Also, less known for all the exercises that you can do over there and the trails and everything that's going around.
Awesome.
The whole park.
And guys, you get more sunny days in Florida here. I keep talking about it, but it's real. Sun, the snow hits here for a couple days and the sun comes back out, and you've just got great weather. We're in the heart of winter right now, and we've got some light jackets on, but the sun's out and it's great. But Red Rocks, it's phenomenal. You can go do the concerts there. By far, it will be the best concert you've ever gone to. But then you can also run the stairs and run the trails and do some different things outside and have great workouts. They had fitness on the rocks there for a long time. They still got yoga on the rocks. I think obviously this is all predicated on post-COVID when things come back. But really cool. So if you're not in Morrison, that's okay too. There's not too much to live in and around Red Rocks. A lot of that's protected, so there's not too many homes available over there. But you're not too far being from Littleton. Definitely a great adventure for family or for working out or for recreation. It's a great spot. A lot of things on the western slope are great spots for outdoor activity. Speaking more to transportation, right? Whether you're driving yourself or public transportation, Littleton sits about 25 minutes from Denver, correct?
Yep.
And has a direct connect from light rail, so
right
super
downtown.
cool. Yep, so right downtown from there, you've got a direct connect to Denver from the light rail system. Not quite sure how many minutes that is, but probably give or take something similar like traffic. But again, a lot of you drive, not sure what your work situation looks like now, especially after COVID, if you're staying at home or whatnot, but 25 minutes, pretty doable as far as a commute.
Yeah,
pretty doable.
And as far as housing guys goes, most of the housing out there is a little bit older, built in the 50s to 70s. On the outskirts of Littleton, like where Sterling Ranch is, Littleton is pretty big, by the way. On the outskirts of Littleton, you do have some big new developments where there's new modern homes, probably smaller lots than you're going to get in a lot of Littleton homes. But if you're looking for that new modern style, closer to the mountains, still surrounded by a bunch of nature, Sterling Ranch might be a great spot for you. And there are a few other big developments in Littleton where you can still find that and still be close to the Old Town Littleton.
Yeah, and you've got decent commutes out there as well, like not necessarily as developed as the Southeast Aurora with like so many different roadways, but the roadways they do have are pretty good drags. Santa Fe is one of them.
Yep.
That connects. I know that's right in front of Sterling Ranch.
Yep.
Santa
Just
Fe
north
takes
of
you in and
it.
out.
Yep.
You've got 470 out there, so you do have some commutes. But again, you're not that far from Denver, so the necessity for having some of those roadways, like some of the southeastern portion does, probably just not necessary. So don't overanalyze some of that. And having that still gives you a little bit more of that feel of like you're out in the outskirts a little bit, and some of you like that quiet feel, which is definitely protected with less roadway.
And despite being out in nature a little more, what Will had mentioned, it doesn't quite feel like a Southeast Aurora or Castle Rock. However, you do still have all the shopping and modern and new stores and new developments you could ever want. One particular big development that's out there, commercial development, is called Aspen Grove. Yep. That's where they have the Alamo movie theater, which was like one of the first eat-in movie theater things that they were doing out here. Really cool theater. They do some cool stuff there for different movies that come out, and they'll have like cool features and stuff. Like we had when the new It movie came out, they had this whole like cool sewer thing you could walk through as you're walking to the movie theater. Side note, getting distracted.
I work all the time. I don't know when he's ever gone to a movie.
But Aspen Grove, guys,
found the time to do that.
Aspen Grove, it's a nice outdoor mall. It
Tattered book covers over there for all of you mature,
book,
sophisticated folks like myself.
Bookstore. Yep.
Yeah, whatever. Bookstore.
It's one of my favorite bookstores.
It's actually a great store.
Yeah.
And I like that. I like some of the unique stores that are in that strip over there. Pretty cool. And it gives it still the same feel that you want from Littleton.
Yeah. And then the only thing I want to mention too, again, is the breweries that they have out there. There's, 5 to 10 of them in Littleton alone. One of the biggest ones you're going to see out there is Breckenridge Brewery. That's a national.
That's big. That's a national
supplier. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's named after Breckenridge, Colorado. But their main brewery is in Littleton. Yep. And when we were out there getting some drone footage, I'm sure you're looking at it now. They actually had a big outdoor dining space. They had a big artificial snow sledding area in the back, and there were little kids going down tubes on real snow. They're always doing cool family outdoor events there, and again, that's just Littleton as a whole. That's Colorado as a whole, but especially Littleton. There's a lot of outdoor events, a lot family involvement. I don't live in Littleton, I live in Parker, but there's some cool brunch places that we like to go there on the weekend. So.
Yeah, and that is what you're going to see, you know, across the board, not only from Littleton, but to the Castle Rocks, Highlands Ranch, Southeast Aurora, a lot of places that we've covered. You are going to have some really good mall spaces and just mom and pop shops and food. It's a lot of great things. So as far as like the grocery, things like that, like it's just really about the feel that you want. But the Whole Foods, your King Soopers, you've got a lot of great things that literally surround Denver. And I look at each individual city as like its own little utopia. Everything in Colorado is very sophisticated as far as like what your wants and needs are for just basic survival. The only things that are going to change are how it looks and feels for you, proximity to the mountains, proximity to wherever you have to commute, school districts, and just, again, what you guys really love to do. I do want to say that Littleton does have a lot more of the brewery feel than like a Southeast Aurora. But again, you've got Breckenridge Brewery there, like the atmospherics of that area, just a lot more of that going on versus Southeast, which is super cool. So you will have some unique pieces to it. Don't be shied away from Littleton. If you do have family and things like that, like Littleton School District, still super good. You still have plenty of suburbia out here. Turn that stone, but definitely compare it to, I guess, the entire horseshoe we've been showing you guys a lot, which is that Littleton area. Then it kind of converts over into like that Highlands Ranch area. Then we get into Lone Tree and Castle Rock. Then you jump down to Springs. Then you jump back up to Parker. Then you come across the Southeast Aurora. That whole underbelly of Denver, a lot of similarities, a couple of differences for you, especially in the commute or just these little subtleties as far as like breweries or no breweries, but really good feels. But I think if you guys are enjoying Littleton, look at everything else I just mentioned. If you have not seen Littleton, but you've seen some of the other areas that we've spoken about, maybe dive into Littleton as well.
That's all I got today.
That's all we got for the day. We're going to be jumping back out there. We'll probably cover Sterling Ranch by itself just because of how big and new it is. So we'll definitely dive in. If you guys got questions on that, let us know. If you have questions on anything else that we've been covering, please let us know as well. But yeah, a lot of cool things coming. We've got some teammates of ours that are on our team that are going to be jumping up north and doing a lot of Fort Collins and some other really cool stuff with a different YouTube channel. I think we're going to co-host them on ours sometime. So if you guys have any questions up north, we're going to start just taking more advantage of that land grab and helping you guys out with that in addition to more down south. So a lot to look forward to with this YouTube channel and some brother and sister YouTube channels coming very soon. But for now, apparently we got somewhere to go. We ain't staying here. You ain't staying here. But as much as we love staying here and hanging out with you guys, we got nothing left for you today. The number, the email, call us, text us, email us. We would love to help you guys out. But until next time, we will see you soon.
Take care, guys. We'll see you.
See you guys.